The wild. It's basically Love Island, but with more fur, more brain cells, and absolutely no producers to stop things getting weird. Most of the time, the wild carries on without us, while we're sleeping, working, doom scrolling, or stomping past on a dog walk with zero awareness. There's always something out there causing mischief. My name is Billy Heaney, and in this series, I'm sticking camera traps all over the British countryside to quietly spy on the neighbours, the furry, feathery, slippery ones. You might think the countryside is all calm and serene, rolling hills, ancient woodlands, grassy meadows, very wholesome, very demure, very mindful. You know, that's just the cover story, because when you look closely, really closely, the place is absolutely heaving with drama. Secretive mammals creeping around like they're in some budget heist film, like the pine marten. Part cat, part ferret, part creature your mum told you not to touch. Moves like a ninja, behaves like a gremlin. And a whole range of characters who clearly never signed off on being filmed. Like this badger stuck in a tree stump. Or this red fox mum doing the day shift, feeding the kids, looking exhausted and absolutely regretting all of her life choices. Proper parenthood energy. But they're getting recorded anyway because that's what camera traps do. Nice but. These little cameras reveal the side of wildlife that doesn't make it into the BBC highlights reel. The awkward moments. The late night snack runs. The turf wars. The I'm definitely not supposed to be doing this, but here I am. So settle in. Don't blink, because if you do, you might miss something. This is Watching the Wild. It's winter, and welcome officially to Watching the Wild, where the drama is high. Ooh, the buck is he looking at? The standards are low, and the badgers are, well, doing this. But before all that, let's rewind a little bit. Here's Mrs. Badger emerging from her cosy dirt Airbnb. Classic morning routine, wake up, sniff the air, just in case anything interesting's happened since you last sniffed. Have a good old scratch, a little leg stretch, hit the ballet bar, and plie. Yeah, that needs a little bit of work. Before checking the roof tiles are still in place after last night's wind, and then time to change the bed. Tidy house, tidy mind, although let's be honest, this lad is about 5 minutes away from undoing all of her hard work. But first, a quick dance. Now the family arrives and immediately we have an argument. No one really knows what this is about. Maybe someone stole someone else's worm, or someone didn't clean the latrine properly. Badger domestic life is basically EastEnders, but in a tunnel. There's a lot of shuffling, squabbling, and passive-aggressive stares. Classic British family behaviour. And then it's time for a quick everything shower, because it's date night. Nature is beautiful, nature is gentle, nature is... Oh god, these two are pretty fond of each other. Nothing says romance like rolling around in the mud by a hole in the ground whilst the rest of the woodland pretends not to watch. We'll also politely look away. Sort of. A couple of minutes later and he's tapped out. Nap time. Even badgers schedule a half-time break. Recharge the batteries, maybe check the fridge, and then, back at it. Badgers, unexpectedly committed partners. This went on for over half an hour. Just check my hard drive. Nothing wrong with a bit of post-match cuddling either. Warm, wholesome, slightly concerning to film, but tender nonetheless. Cut to the morning and this lad is still stumbling around. Walk of shame or stride of pride? Oh, and a squirrel. Boom. There he is. Contributes absolutely nothing to the plot, but still shows up like he owns the joint. Classic squirrel behaviour. But whilst the badgers were busy, my Wetland camera picked up some equally dramatic action. Here's a grey heron standing perfectly still, like it trying to remember what it came into the supermarket for. Milk, bread, fish. Yep, definitely fish. Patience, precision. This heron watches the water like a nosy neighbour pretending not to spy through the curtains. Oh, and he drops it. Total fumble, but don't worry, he scoops it straight back up before anyone can judge him. Except we all just did. And then the star of the show, the otter. Smooth, sleek, the love child of a dolphin and a sausage dog. But what's this? The heron nabs the fish right in front of the otter. The cheek of it. The otter's been swimming laps all night like an Olympian, and this lanky bird strolls in, pokes the water once and wins. That otter's face says it all. Pure betrayal. And it doesn't end there. The heron is now pulling the same stunt in front of the cormorants, catches the fish instantly, gulps it down and tells them to pay their fishing licence or to get out of his waterfront property. So there you have it. Drama, romance, domestic disputes, fishing fails, questionable hygiene, and a squirrel who still hasn't explained himself. This has been episode 1 of Watching the Wild. Thanks for joining me, and stick around for more late night shenanigans, more mysterious woodland characters, and more evidence that your wildlife neighbours are living far more dramatic lives than any of us realised.